Charlotte found some comfort in writing her new novel, Shirley.
Lonely as I am, how should I be if Providence had never given me the courage to adopt a career? I wish every woman in England had such hope and motive in their lives. But I know there are many old maids who have neither.
I decided to invite her back to London. Perhaps a change of scene and a change of air would lighten her spirits. I was determined that a woman of her talents should no longer walk invisible. I knew that Mr. Thackeray and Mrs. Gaskell were eager to meet this new star of the literary scene. The revelation of the true identity of Cara Bell would be Charlotte Bronte's passport to society.
When Mr. Thackeray entered the room and I looked up and saw his tall figure and heard his voice, the whole incident was truly dreamlike. But he is very ugly indeed.
There was an odd, impetuous honesty about Charlotte Bronte. I was touched by the sight of her trembling little frame, her little hands, her great, truthful eyes.
Mrs. Gaskell showed much interest and looked kind enough.
She was altogether plain, but sterling and true, if a little bitter. But the wonder to me was how she can have kept heart and power alive in her life of desolation.
Gradually, the world learned the truth about the mysterious Cara Bell, the provincial parson's daughter, who had dreamt of fame since childhood, had succeeded at last.
Charlotte Bronte. Oh, my daughter's name was known everywhere.
With great pride, her father sent copies of her books to his family in Ireland. He also began to cherish hopes that his famous daughter's friendship with George Smith might blossom into an engagement.
But even in the midst of Charlotte's success, I still mourn the talents of my other children. But they'd been taken from me in their prime.
But Emily's masterpiece, Wuthering Heights, might not have been her only gift to posterity. Her publisher, Thomas Courtly Newby, was still expecting the manuscript of her second novel.
Dear Ellis Bell, I shall have great pleasure in making arrangements for your next novel. I think you are quite right not to let it go before the world until you are well satisfied with it. I shall therefore have pleasure in accepting it in your own time.
I could not bear to think of the critics attacking Emily's character again. I would rather die myself than give them the opportunity.
The content of Emily's second novel will remain one of the great literary mysteries. The world can only wonder what her extraordinary talent might have produced, and question the real reasons for the disappearance of her manuscript. Charlotte's fourth novel, Villette, was well underway. It is a love story with an unexpected ending.
Yes?
Miss Bronte, Miss Bronte, Miss Bronte, I'm certain that it cannot have escaped your notice that I am.
That is, my feelings for you are of a...
Like lightning, it flashed on me what was coming. Shaking from head to foot, looking deadly pale and speaking low yet with difficulty, he proposed.
I have suffered for months and I can stay silent no longer.
Have you spoken to Papa?
No, I dare not. Miss Bronte. Charlotte, pray. Give me some hope.
Come. Charlotte.
Father, I can hardly believe what has happened.
What is it?
Mr. Bell Nichols has made me an offer of marriage.
I don't have another man in this house. How dare he? If you marry anyone, I should expect you to choose someone more deserving of you than that unmanly driveler.
Very well. You shall have my refusal in the morning.
Patrick, like Charlotte, still entertained secret hopes that one day she might marry the well-connected George Smith, whose letters had been such a comfort.
My dear Miss Bronte, I am thinking of taking the most important step in life, and with every prospect of happiness.
George Smith was to marry the daughter of a wealthy wine merchant.
My destiny will not be brilliant, and my own illusions of ambition are gone. I am no longer young, and I never was pretty. And I know that there are not many men who would serve 7 years for me.
Charlotte now looked with new eyes at the companionship offered by her father's curate.
I could no longer maintain my opposition to the match. If truth be told, I thought she deserved better than a poor country parson like her father.
I am still very calm, very inexpectant. What I taste of happiness is of the soberest order. I trust that I will love my husband. I am grateful for his tender love for me. I believe him to be an affectionate and high-principled man. Providence offers me this destiny. Doubtless, then, it is best for me.
I have written a letter to my aunt.
Oh, yes.
I thought we might visit my family after the wedding.
As you wish, Albert.
Patrick claimed he felt too unwell to attend her wedding. So, with none of her family present, it was, as with her heroine Jane Eyre, a simple ceremony.
Rita, I married him. A quiet wedding we had. My husband has been described as a consistent Christian and a kind gentleman. To merit and win such a character is better than to earn wealth or fame or power.